So a guy flew me to New York. I was in LA and it was nothing unusual because men flew me out. This is back in Craigslist days, back page days.
Uh-huh.
So MySpace, things of that nature. So contacted me online, said he wanted me to come to New York. Nothing out of the norm. Long story short, he flew me from LA to New York on a one-way ticket. So it
Okay.
was a disaster from the beginning, but I'm high out of my mind.
I'm going to New York, blah, blah, blah.
Going to New York, go get this money, and I'm coming back. Um, he got me, everything he said to me online was a lie, from where he lived to what he drove, all of the things. But the first 3 days, he wined and dined me. He took me to get drugs. He took me shopping. He took me to eat. He gave me money. We ended up going to a club in Manhattan. I'm there to work. I'm there,
Yep.
this is not a girlfriend, boyfriend thing. You pay for a prostitute. So when he went to the bathroom, I started trying to work. I was talking to other guys. And he saw me, got really, really, really upset. And he dragged me out of the club and he fought me until we got into the car. Now I'm hood. I'm going to fight back a little bit. But he looked at me with such a devious look in his eyes. And he said, I'm going to kill you. You are not going to leave here. And like I said, as a prostitute, I went through a lot of things on the streets, but this was different. He ended up taking me to like this old abandoned house and took me into a basement. And it looked like something out of a horror movie. It was a big basement, but it had a small room. In the room was an old TV. It was a boarded up window, a small closet, and a mattress on the floor with like a sheet on it. And he threw me in this basement and he raped me and he beat me. He was a Haitian man, so he chanted voodoo over me. He tried to do rituals and he told me over and over again, you're going to die. I'm going to kill you. And when they say you have near death experiences and like your life flashes before your eyes, it is true. I knew that he was going to kill me. It was like after he got done with his torturing and whatever he would get off on, he was very sadistic. So I felt like once he got done doing whatever he needed to do to please him, he was going to kill me. Again, I told y'all I stayed in church no matter what I did, no matter how I lived. I still went to church. I still had a prayer life. It was very low, but I had one. He would leave me in that basement for hours at a time. And it was one particular day because I felt like the time was coming. I was only supposed to be in New York for like 3 days. I was in there for almost 3 weeks in his basement.
What?
Yeah. I was supposed to be there 3 days.
How were you counting time?
I watched the sun go up and down.
Wow.
Watch the sun go up and down.
It's almost like hearing about a movie.
No, literally.
Literally.
I don't know, there's a Kennedy Ryan books where she has the same story.
Yeah.
Just because this is a movie.
It is. Speak it, girl. I want it to be. It was a book and a play
I
now,
hope you
but
get your film.
thank you. And so he would leave me in that basement, and it was one particular day. I said, he gonna kill me. I just knew it. I felt it. I was 19 years old.
Were you like, how could you not escape? Were you like chained or something? Or you were just scared?
So the door that he had me, the room he had me in, it locked from the outside.
Oh, okay.
So he would have to unlock the
This
door.
is another movie. This is The Housemaid.
Yeah. And his mom, he would let me go upstairs.
I'm trying. Let me know, Yomi, if I need to pick up my mouth because I'm just like,
Yeah.
His mom was in the house?
no.
Yeah.
What?
One time he let me go upstairs to take a shower, and I'm assuming that was his mom. It was an older lady, but she spoke no English. They were Haitian, so she only spoke Creole and French. So I was trying to get her attention. He was watching me though the whole time, and I'm trying to get her attention. She was like, I'm gonna mind my business, and plus she didn't speak English, so it was like because I heard how he's talked to her. They didn't. So I'm like, I don't know if everybody in the house is crazy. It's like the hill has to have eyes in this house. I don't know what's going on, but she didn't help me. She didn't even look at me. Like she knew. The setup of the basement was as if he's done this before.
I was going to say, of course he has, because if that night went well,
Yeah.
maybe he would have let you go.
Yeah.
Or he was just waiting to be triggered to.
Yeah, because he brought me on a one-way ticket. So I'm
That's
like,
right.
maybe you already had your plan. You just didn't think it was going to go that way. But yeah. So he would leave me in the basement. And this one particular day, I just knew that the end was coming. And something in me said, pray.
You knew the end for your life?
Yeah, I knew
Or
he
the
was gonna
end for
kill
you to escape? Okay.
No, the end for him to kill me.
Wow.
Right? And so something in me said, pray. And I prayed and I said, Lord, if you get me out of this, I'll change my life. You just don't let me die. Don't let me die like this. I'm in New York by myself. My family wouldn't even know where to find me. They wouldn't even know where to put my body for my funeral. Because all my mom and my grandparents just knew Danielle just met men with money. Nobody knew I was stripping. Nobody knew I was prostituting. They sure didn't know about porn at that time. All they knew was because I was dating football players. I was dating rappers. I was in magazines. So they're like, she meets men with
Just a
money.
beautiful
And
girl.
yeah. And so they wouldn't even know where to find me. And I was just like, God, please don't let me. I done told this story so many times. I don't know why I'm getting to because it's so real. And it takes me back to a place. That's how nobody can tell me God is not real. And I called on him and I said, please just don't let me die. Not like this. A few days later, his friend, for whatever reason, came to that house. And I'm scared. I'm thinking he's a part of it. It's his turn now. For whatever reason, and I know it was God, because he came down there to that basement and opened that door, and he looked just as horrified as I did, like, what's going on? And I'm telling him, like, your friend had me locked down here. Because he was in the club with us, so he remembered me. He was like, you still here? He didn't know I was still in New York.
Were you going to the bathroom in the basement, everything? Is that why? Like, what did that room look like that he was like, what's going on?
So the basement looked like a regular basement. It was a room in the basement. Like a little room that I was kept in. I don't know why that man came downstairs for whatever reason, but I thank God that he did. And he heard me, or I guess he was calling the dude, and he was like, hey, where you at? And I was like, huh? And he opened the door, and he's like, because mind you, I'm beat up. I look all disarrayed. I'm all jacked up, right? So he's like, this ain't the same girl that came out, and, I was beautiful, and I looked great, and now I'm all disoriented. And he's like, what's going on? Tell him your friend is psycho. He's trying to kill me. Please help me out of here. He was like, come on, come on, come on. He helped me out. And he was like, do you have anywhere to go? I knew somebody in New Jersey. He took me to the train station. I got on the train, went to New Jersey, and somebody bought me a flight back to LA, and I never looked back.
Wait. You almost left the house too quick in the story for me. When he took you out,